What's up, y'all? It's your girl Christina back with another video. Today I'm going to show you a few simple steps on how to highlight and contour. Let's get right into it. Okay, of course we're going to start with our foundation all over to create an even complexion. Of course, I'm not going to put any foundation underneath the eye area because I'm saving it for my concealer. Now I'm going to start applying the contour in the areas that I want to create shadows. So first I'm starting right underneath my cheekbone. Of course, I'm going to go across my hairline at the edges of my face. I'm also going to contour the bridge of, well, the sides of my nose, to carve out the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to add a little contour in my chin area. And I'm putting it in these areas because these are the places on the face where you want to create shadows. And if you notice, I'm using the cream contour palette by Ruby Kiss. I like that one a whole lot, but you can use any cream or liquid foundation or even concealer, whatever you have to make it easy. Now I'm going in with my sponge. I did wet my sponge with a mist, with a facial mist, just to kind of help blend that contour in a little bit better. As you can see, I used 2 shades darker than my skin tone to contour with. As I stated before in previous videos, this helps you create more of a natural finish and a natural look. So you don't have it, too dramatic. If you wanted it more dramatic, then you can go to 3 or 4 shades darker. Now we're going to add our concealer and highlight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 different colors. In my inner corners, I'm going to use a highlight color, which I'm using 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Next to that, I'm going to put my skin tone color. And outside of that, I'm going to put my highlighter color. Always remember to highlight inside every area that you contoured. What this is going to do is help create balance and more structure to the face. I'm adding a facial mist here because what it's going to do is soften up the product to make it more blendable. Now you just keep on blending until everything is blended smooth and seamless. Now I'm going to touch up my contour by adding a little bit of the contour cream on my sponge, directly to the sponge, and just going in patting that contour again, just so I can make sure the edges of my highlight and contour is kind of seamless and you don't see any defined or harsh lines. Now I'm adding a little concealer, but directly to my sponge, just to kind of blend the edges of my contour on the side of my nose and as well as my eye area. That's a little trick you can do when you want to easily blend that contour on your nose or any other area. Now I'm adding my Laura Mercier setting powder just to kind of like pop that, highlight that area there and define my contour a little bit more. I'm using a microfiber sponge this time to add the powder. Now I'm going to use a brush to set my under eye area, and I'm using a brush because I just want to add a little product on there just to dust it, because I don't want to create any creases or anything. So of course I'm going to hit all the areas that I highlighted just to set that. Now I'm going to go in with my blunt contour powder just to set my contour, the cream contour that I use. One trick that I always do is I always set any cream or liquid that I put on, I'm always going to set it with a powder. It's going to give you more of a natural finish, and it's going to help your makeup last longer. Don't tell nobody I told y'all, but yeah. Now, of course, I'm setting everything, and I just want to blend everything together. So I'm going to put a finishing powder, of course, in my complexion all over. And it kind of makes everything more seamless, more of a natural finish. Here I'm adding a little blush because I want to bring some, color, just a little pop to my face. So I'm adding a little pinky blush just to kind of, bring out my cheeks. Here I'm adding some pressed highlighter just to bring a little shimmer to the face. Not much at all. I'm being very, very careful when I'm doing it on the bridge of the nose because I want that highlight to stay exactly in that area that I want to, pop a little bit more. Here I'm putting some contour right there just to kind of like separate the tip of my nose just a little bit more definition and a little drama to my nose area. You could do that. You don't necessarily have to, but it's something I like to do sometimes. Here I'm gonna just do like a little quick eyeshadow look, nothing major, because I really just wanted to show you guys how to highlight and contour. But I'm finishing off with the eyes. I'm just like a brown natural smoky look. I'm using my eyeshadow base here, and I'm gonna put that all over. As I'm putting it over, I make sure it's blended in. Now I'm going to go in with my crease color, that buffer color, that you use 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. Here I'm using a color that's 2 shades darker, darker than your skin tone. Now I'm going in with that red fleshy little color just to add a little pop of color to my eye, just a little bit. Like, it just gives it more of a sultry finish to the eye when you kind of mix those colors up, especially when you add like a little reddish or orange color in your crease. Here I'm just doing a dark brown on my lid area. I'm really packing that color on there, and then I'm going to buff it out just to kind of clean, just make sure it's well blended. So I didn't put anything on my brush. I'm just blending it, making sure everything is seamless. And we are done, y'all. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely let me know if you have any questions in the comment box.